We can't forget his batting either, close to 200 runs this season. But Haydos, put on your coaching cap for a minute. Harris Ralph, Pat Cummins, two superstars in his unicorn side, only 5 wickets combined for the season. They still got to the final. What would you like to see from them specifically tonight?
Well, they've got to perform because they've elected to bowl first, and that's where they can control the game. In particular, through the middle, that's where they've both been getting damaged. In particular, Pat Cummins, who's had a really good 12 months of learning the art of T20 cricket bowling, his off-pace deliveries, cutters, and on this wicket, maybe even just his normal test match length. Harris Ralph, on the other hand, he has been travelling a little bit over 9 runs and over, and at the death, he's complicating matters too much for mine. Trying to bowl too many off-pace, slower ones. The man grew up playing tennis ball cricket and tape ball cricket, and he can bowl thunderbolts, 90-mile-an-hour Yorkers, and we're not seeing enough of him. They're coming a bit more predictable, and he's getting taxed because of it.
Yeah, and look for their new ball bowling as well. That's been a struggle for them. Wickets in the power play. Guys, fascinating stuff when it comes to the players, but today we've got a fascinating battle with the coaches. Two friends, two former teammates, Haydos' teammates actually. They meet on opposite ends of the field today. Before we go to the break, let's hear from the two head coaches.
Shane, following your challenger game against TSK, talk to me a little bit about your build-up to this high-pressure championship match.
It's been pretty relaxed, to be honest. Yesterday was more just a day to recover, freshen up mentally and physically. And then just in the lead up to tonight's game is just doing a little bit of planning, sort of take the learnings from the previous game against TSK, but also especially the one against Washington where they outplayed us in that 1v2. So we know what we need to do to be able to give ourselves the best chance tonight.
Washington Freedom, what are the critical success factors for you to secure a win?
Well, Travis Head as a starting point has been incredibly good. So if we want to be able to get on the right side of the result, he's got to score the least amount of runs as possible.
Is there a mini battle in this championship match between yourself and Ricky Ponting for coaching supremacy?
Look, it's an absolute pleasure to be able to be a head coach and coaching against Ricky. Obviously, he's one of my very good friends and always been one of my mentors. So it certainly would be nice if things worked out on our side to be able to sort of get one up on a good friend. But look, in the end, it's just going to be exciting to be able to see the guys be out in the middle, the world-class players that have been on display, whether that's the overseas players and the domestic players. It's been incredible cricket to watch.
Best wishes.
Thank you.
Ricky, very familiar opposition, very familiar coach in the opposition dugout. How have you prepared for this championship match?
The same way as we have every other game, to be honest. Like we've had back-to-back games, the last 5 or 6 days, so our training's actually been quite relaxed. We've had optional sessions most days. I think only 2 or 3 of our playing 11 actually came to training yesterday, which I'm really happy about. So, yeah, our 3rd time against these guys in about 6 days. So I think both teams know each other really well, and whoever stands up under pressure today will actually win the game.
What's been key to your success this season?
I've loved the attitude of the group. We've got a very good group of players.